What's up, cousins? It's your girl Jenna. Go get on the ones and twos, and I am here with a collective reading. I don't know. I was like, let's just get a little mini read out, see what's going on, play some inspirational music, vibe out with my cousins. To be honest with you, I don't know what's going on with live, but even when I be on Wi-Fi, it is just really messed up. This Mercury retrograde is really retrograding. Okay. And instead of getting mad about it, we're just going to let it be what it is. Okay? Okay. So let's get into it.
To be here and live an enjoyable life. It's not for me to always to be all about self-improvement. I trust, I relax, and enjoy myself. It is more than okay to take a break from healing. I take as many breaks I need from always analyzing my behavior. I listen more to heart than protest of my logical mind. I invite spontaneity and transcend habit in my life. My purpose is to be enjoyed. My purpose is to feel amazing with myself. My purpose is to realize who I am being as love. My purpose is to enjoy food. My purpose is to reinvent fun. My purpose is to express who I am. My purpose is to satisfy my soul. My purpose is to inspire through my being.
Okay, cousins. I'm going to read the bottom of the cards, okay? It says blind faith, misconception, unconventional foolishness, personal belief, freedom, going against the grain, generosity, unorthodox hypocrisy, and fragility. Then it says willpower, desire, growth. It's the Ace of Wands. Then it says luxury, self-sufficiency, independence. Then it says reprioritize, overcommitted, disorganized, lack of balance. And then it says winning at all costs. Somebody's getting divorced because somebody cheated and acted like they were single and they won't be juggled or put in a competition with somebody. There's a tower moment going on. Somebody done created a whole tower at their house. Let's get into it. Holy Spirit, angels, guys, answer messages of clarity and truth, please. Give a message of clarity and truth. What is the virgin needs to know about this? Okay. Now, about this divorce. We got the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody want a divorce because somebody breaking up or don't want a high level of commitment because somebody was, we got the Four of Swords in the upright, the Hangman in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody planned to do some shit, and they clearly could have just left. It's like, the reason why I don't want to be with you no more is because you did all of this when you know you could have left me. You know we could have just broke up. You wasn't confused. I just saw the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You wasn't in no mental prison. You wasn't being held hostage. And look, the Ace of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune, and they like, you only did this because you thought this was going to bring you something. Somebody thought they were finna get a payday or something for messing with somebody, or they thought somebody was better than somebody else. And Seven of Cups, they felt like that was an option that they had. They thought about their options and they took the chance to do what they wanted to do. Shit. I want to damn do this because this is what I feel like. Let's see. But somebody it's like they didn't leave nobody with a choice. They made this up on that. They decided that was their option and they didn't leave nobody with a choice. Ooh, Ace of Wands out here again. It's like you act like you was single. You went and fucked somebody else. Disregarded, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's in the reverse. So they did that shit like really, really fast. They didn't even, it ain't nothing. They didn't know nothing about it. This person was spiritually worked on their stuff and then they just, they just ran out here. They was just outside. They was outside, baby. They didn't even try to see nothing. And then it say disorganized, lack of balance, Two of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't give somebody a chance. They acted like they didn't even care. Three of Swords in reverse. That's why it's like they just had an end and a new beginning. They just did the Death card. I just want to let this go. I've already made up my mind. Look at this. This thing. the Five of Swords in upright with the Five of Swords in reverse. You want to fight and go back and forth? I'm not finna do that. You want to put me in some type of competition and all of that? I'm not going to do that. That's not what I manifested in my life. That's why it's okay for me to leave this situation alone. I know I deserve better than this, and I'm going to go and get that. Nah, you tripped out. Shawty, you is tripped out. Somebody is really up. Let's clap. Let's go a little deeper with this. Hold on. Let me put these up. So that was the conversation that somebody done told somebody. They were like, bro, you the one who went out here and did this. You want to do this. You want to do that. I'm letting you do that. Now you can do it without me being attached to you. Now you can freely do it. Since you was over here, you want to have this and have that. You thought, look, y'all, I split the deck. Why the Hierophant in reverse again? It's the first card. It's the first card on the table, okay? So it came out again. So, and then look, it's like, I want a divorce because that's what's fair. I want to break up because that's what's fair. I want to separate because that's what's fair. Take it as it resonates. That's the only thing. You ain't worked on yourself at all. How you want to be with me and you don't want to work on yourself? Crazy stuff. How that even work? Look, I'm trying to let go of devilish ass energy. I'm working on myself. That's why I got to let the devil go. I can't keep on dealing with you, the likes of you. You ain't gonna never change. You ain't gonna never change. You still on demon time. You still on demon time, and I ain't gonna lose no sleep about somebody that don't want to change nothing about themselves. That shit over with. I'm tired of this. Every day I got to fight to prove my love. I'm tired. No, this the energy that I feel. I'm tired. Y'all, I've been single for 4 years, so this ain't me. Yeah, look. Somebody finna. I don't want King Ding-a-ling in reverse. I don't want that. You just out here just hunting and doing stuff. You just out here trying to see what you can get into. You're being vindictive. You're being a bitch. You're being wrong. I got to block that energy out. Because I can see clearly now that you's a hoe. So pack up your shit, bitch, and get out my door. Thought you was gonna get my money and cheat on me. A pig gon' fly and Ray Charles ass gon' see. Remix. Cause baby, no. I will not let it go. The devil in reverse, baby. Somebody not finna deal with that. I ain't like that. I don't act like that. And then it's crazy. It ain't like it ain't like we went having sex all the time, but you went out for this little bit of this little shit right here, bro. I be dogging and I mean giving it to you, and you just had to. We had a happy family. What's my favorite? 10 cups. Why you gotta say it like Jack? Cups. We had everything. We had it all. And you'll give it away for a little man. Come on. For that. This how somebody feeling. And talking about you want that old thing, but it's somebody from their past that they lied. Talking about somebody, I don't talk to them no more. I don't even know where that baby been talking to him. But now they want to act like they in. You don't understand what I was. Baby, you in there. Step into the light, Caroline. Ain't nothing keeping you in there. Your arm, you can wiggle your ass out of there and pull that shit off your eyes. You see? You see how they want to just sit there and lie and act like when they get caught up? Don't fall for it, cuz. Don't fall for that shit this time. They want to act, look. If they want to act like they single out here in these abundant streets, let the devil go. The devil then came out in reverse 3 times. All right, now 3 times a charm. You seen it 3 times. Listen, you too good. You too good for that. You could find you somebody new. You could find you somebody better. You don't need to be dealing with carrying on. You need to speak to management. Where they mama at? They daddy acting like that. Call somebody. Come get them. Let's talk about the manufacturer's warranty. Because what y'all done made, this shit broke. I don't like it. Cause it ain't stable. Look, you in the situation. You need to move from there. Don't juggle with your happiness. You know the truth. You know what's going on. You need to be at work with whoever you need to work. You need to contact your lawyer. You need to call the church. You need to get the deacon board involved. You need to get whoever you need to get, baby, because it's time to move on to come water. Now you might have some property or children or something. Either way, it ain't gonna be an easy move, but you need to move on to calmer waters. When I see it upside down, it mean you moving, but you might have some attachment, so you can't just leave them alone. Y'all gonna have to learn how to work some shit out. But after this last little fight, you need to go ahead and communicate and tell somebody that you know about all their plotting and their planning that they done been doing with this third party situation, and you no longer want to be a part of it. They gonna play stupid. They gonna play stupid. But Proverbs 12:1, if you can't conform to change, God think you stupid and you want to keep doing the same thing when you know the truth. Do you want God to think you stupid? I can't be concerned with what God think about them. They not my cousin. But if you got all this evidence in front of your face, and you know exactly what the hell is going on, and you're choosing to stay there, you might be stupid too, cuz. I'm just saying. I love you, but I ain't finna put no sugar on top of shit. You can put 1,000 pounds of sugar on top of shit, still gonna stink. Just gonna be crystallized. It's gonna be some pretty shit. I ain't here to do that for you. You know the truth about this situation. Handle your business. Call me later.